Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Dirt Racing Network Big 10K special event. 10K followers going into the Dirt Racing Network. We are going to kick this one off here tonight with several special guests who have helped make this possible. And we're going to kick this one off first with Bob. Bob, you got us? Can you hear me all right? Bob Baker. All right, we'll move on to Jill. Jill, you're over here with Super Clean. How are you doing tonight, Jill?
I'm doing just fine. How are you guys doing tonight?
You know what? I'm doing spectacular. I'm very excited to be here and looking forward to all of tonight's activities, but Super Clean being a sponsor of Dirt Racing Network. So what can you tell us about Super Clean and how you came to be a part of Dirt Racing Network?
Well, we had a partnership with Tim Nichols from Tim Sims, and he's been a great supporter of your guys' as well. And he reached out and asked if we'd be interested in getting involved. I said, yeah, what can we do? And so we've been on now for, I don't know, I guess probably since the spring. Is that right? Maybe doing the Quick Time Awards for the guys winning the Quick Time Award and sending out some gift packs with it. And, you know, just excited to be part of the iRacing world. You know, everything that was so COVID-y here in 2020. It was a great opportunity to get in with this awesome group and get out in front of people even when we had to be at home on our couch.
Well, man, I'll tell you what, we're all struggling about that COVID. But with that being said, Jill, what, you know, everyone's doing what they can. Where are you going to be setting up for 2021 up and coming?
Well, we have a few different things coming up. We have not solidified a lot of our schedule yet. I think it's safe to say that you can see us out with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series again. And the Lucas Oil Pro Pulling Series. We'll be out doing those. We, of course, are on board with the USMTS racing with the modifieds. But, you know, a great way to keep up with that is that as things are coming along, as we are finding out where we're going to be, we post all of that on our webpage, superclean.com. We also post them up on Facebook and, you know, so you can see where all the different events are, where Super Clean is going to be, where you can get out there, get your free sample, and get a chance to win some free Super Clean swag, too.
Well, very, very cool. Jill, we got quite a few people to talk to, but how long are you going to be able to stick around?
Well, I'm hanging on through the Quick Time Award so we can see who's going to win that next Super Clean prize pack.
Well, okay then. Sounds good to me. So we'll see if maybe we can move on to some of our other guests. We do have quite a few.
Sounds good.
So yeah. So bear with me here just a moment. We'll see if we can't get, as I try and work through some things here. All right, so now, let's see. Bob, are you here yet? Still don't have Bob. I really want to talk to Bob. All right. Well, we also got a couple other people in here. We got Larry. Larry, you got your ears on? Anybody? No, just me? How about you, Dominic? Oh boy. Do what? Jack, there's Jack. Well, how you doing, Jack?
I'm doing good, man. Me and you sound like.
Well, Jack, first of all, again, it's a huge honor to be talking to Jack Hewitt, a legendary dirt track racer who has carved your own legendariness out, first of all. But man, what are you up to these days?
I'm faced a lot. I mean, I tell people, after we got hurt in 2002, I said, if I can move my mouth and speak, I'll make it.
Well, Jack, is there a way you can maybe get closer to the microphone? It's just a touch hard to hear you.
Yeah, well, I got 49 and had a problem people hearing me. That's about as good as I can get. I'm sorry for putting in a bad area.
Okay, I got you. That's fine. So we'll try and make do with what we can. So, Jack, first of all, the dirt in Indianapolis, got to be, going to Indianapolis and running at Indy, becoming like what would be every dirt car driver's dream. And then not only that, but just being one of the biggest names in sprint car racing. And here you are participating in the Dirt Racing Network Big 10K follower event. So how have you gotten to be a part of this Dirt Racing Network?
Well, I got a boy that he races every night, I think, He's not into the iRacing as far as the national deal like you guys are doing tonight, but he's on that thing spinning around all the time, and then I got a grandson starting, so I got to keep an eye on those guys, and then, the races that I know, it just kind of keeps that moving.
Well, that's, so you said you have a grandson that's in iRacing?
Well, he's just starting. His dad's letting him think in a little bit, but he's only 12, so he's got a way to go.
So he's starting in iRacing. Any time soon, can we find him at a track outside of the internet?
No, not yet. He like that. We're not going to do like Jeff Foreman, starting at 13. And he gets older, you ask any kid if they want to race, they're going to say yeah. But we're going to make sure he's old enough to make the right decision. If he wants to do it, we're going on him back. But we're not going to, I told him if he wants to do it, Grandpa wants to can play the piano.
Well, man, that's pretty cool. I have a few children myself, and not old enough to have grandkids yet, but it would be neat to watch them progress in their racing deals. So, as an experienced driver that you are, how are you trying to help him out?
Well, right now, his dad went and got him a four-wheeler for Christmas last year. And of course, all we do is watch him complaining. But he loves to be inside raising the dirt. So I think if he gets that down to his four-wheeler when he goes in the go-karts and the cars and stuff, it'll just be easier.
Well, cool, Jack. Well, how long do you have to hang out with us here tonight?
I don't know, probably till the signal runs out. We're on our way home right now, so I'm gonna hang out for a while.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna see. I've been trying to get a hold of Bob. Hopefully, he's here. I know I'd like to talk to Bob Baker if I can. Now, Bob, you got your ears on yet? All right, we still don't have a Bob. Larry, are you here?
I am, if you can hear me.
I can barely hear you, so if you give me just a minute, see if I can't make this any better. I am trying. All right, Larry, let's go for it, Larry. How are you doing tonight, and what's going on in the world in the Rumble of Fort Wayne?
Well, the world of the Fort Wayne is we're waiting like everybody else. Unfortunately, we did have to cancel this year due to the COVID restrictions. So right now we're 349 days away from getting started on December 17th and 18th.
So the Rumble in Fort Wayne going on December 17th, 18th of 2021. That's quite a ways away from here, but planning already going underway for it, I'm sure. What kind of efforts are required to make that happen?
now it's a matter of trying to put together the menu, if you would, whatever classes it is that we can be able to put inside with the time restrictions. But we're just like about most every other racetrack in the area. We're just cautious on how much we can plan because we just don't know what December is going to bring. We know it's a long time away, but a lot's happening in this world.
Oh yeah, absolutely. A lot is happening as qualifying is getting underway here. Larry, what can you tell us about what the Dirt Racing Network and how you gotten involved with it?
Well, just like Jill was saying, I got involved through Tim Nichols, who's just such an avid supporter of the deal, and he brought me in on board to kind of get involved and watch and everything. And I just think it's tremendous if you hit your 10,000 membership. That's awesome.
Yeah, the Dirt Racing Network has been working hard at getting these, you know, not fans, but just the effort of putting on shows that these drivers here in iRacing want to be a part of. So as a promoter yourself, what does it take to put on a show?
As far as what, at the Rumble or anywhere?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
You know what it is? It's just a lot of work. It's you know, the success of the event is the result of the planning, and the planning is just putting together a great staff to be able to do things, getting the entries out to the drivers, preparing the facility. It's just, you know, the race itself is kind of the easy part. It's just everything else getting ready for it.
Very, very cool, Larry. And, you know, we have qualifying underway here, so things are moving on. What more would you like to see? We did show people that the Rumble in Fort Wayne website, which is rumbleinfortwayne.com. And there's some cool pictures up there on that. A long delay here. Well, I shouldn't say delay, but, you know, 2021 December is a long way away from now.
Yeah, it is, and I would strongly encourage everybody to also follow our Facebook page. That's our most successful social media medium right now, and that's just also Rumble in Fort Wayne. And we really do a good job keeping up with that, Kyle and everybody putting on information on that. So we look forward to that, and also getting involved with our go-kart racing throughout Ohio. And of course, hoping to drop the green flag on Eldora Speedway this summer again.
All right. Well, real quick, while Jill is still here, Jill, you got your ears on? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
All right. Well, we have gone into qualifying, and it looks like quite a few drivers have tried to take a time. And one of our drivers, that is John Batista, right now is sitting on the leaderboard with quick time.
That's exciting. I am kind of bummed out here because it looks like my video is stuck on the Rumble in Fort Wayne. So I'm not able to see the race, but we're excited to see who comes in with that quick time and what it is.
Well, yeah, I pushed the button didn't work. I got it fixed now. Oh my, you know what?
You gotta love technology, right?
You gotta love technology. So qualifying does look like we got about 56 seconds left in it, and John Batista is sitting on top of the leaderboard. So, and it looks like everyone has done a time as it scrolls through. But, so yeah, so another quick time award being given out here from Super Clean.
There we go. And so what he is whoever brings this quick time award home, what they are going to do is they're going to receive a 5-pack of our product. It contains our original degreaser, the foaming, aerosol, and then they get the all-wheel cleaner and our new floor absorbent. That's exciting. It's like an oil dry essentially, but lighter weight, all natural product. You can reuse it. It's great stuff. So he's going to get to check all of that out.
Very cool. And you know, I mentioned before we started talking that I got to enjoy some Super Clean products. I used it on all my race car stuff, and everything was very cool, and how it came out nice and clean, real nice and easy.
Well, and make sure that when you, you know, if you track those footprints in the house, you can use it on your carpet, you can use it on your clothes. Anything greasy, grimy, oily, and gross, use your Super Clean to clean it up super easy and super fast.
Yeah, it did make quick work of rather abused engine on the outside. I will say that. So I haven't used it on my carpet yet. I'm trying to save it all for my. I want to be selfish. I don't want to share with the wife.
Well, come on now. A little goes a long way.
Okay, I'll give her a little bit.
There you go. There you go. It looks like we had a little upset there. Batista fell down to fourth. Is that correct?
It does. It looks like Jacob Schmutz maybe.
There we go.
Let me double check this to make sure that there wasn't a invert as we get ready to roll through our first heat race. Starting the lineup, you got Jacob Schmutz, you got Chris Johnson making up the front row. Row number 2 will be Tyler Schell in the 85 and John Batista in the 35. Robert Boggs, Dean Burnt. Row number 4 will be Reed Tackman and Ryan Fisher. And finally, Jason Schilling making up the rest of this field as we roll into our first heat race of the night. But yeah, I did not know or realize that there may be an invert. I don't think there was supposed to be. So yeah, he might have just pipped him right at the end.
No, I just got the cue there from Roger.
There we go. That's the fun of racing. You never know how it's going to end up.
And race control did let me know that John Batista did get quick time. They just inverted the 4 rows.
He did get the quick time. All right, gotcha.
Yep.
Well, congratulations to him, and we look forward to sending out that Super Clean prize pack.
Very cool. So, all right. Well, Jill, Super Clean, as always, a big part of the Dirt Racing Network. And we want to thank you for sticking around. And, you know, we talked a little bit about what's coming up for 2021. Before anything else, would any closing statements?
Yeah, I just want to thank you guys again for having us on, and thank you so much for letting us be a part of this. Make sure you guys all check out the Super Clean website to see where we're going to be this year, so you can come out and see us in person and get your free samples. And just good luck to everybody tonight in the races. We can't wait to see who comes out on top.
All right. Well, thank you very much. And like I said, me personally, thank you for the surprise package you sent me. And I'm sure John Batista is going to enjoy his as well.
All right. You're welcome. And you guys have a great night. Happy New Year to everyone, too.
Thank you very much. And yes, it will be a great one. All right. We'll try it one more time as the only guest left is Bob Baker. Bob, you got your ears on, bud? All right, I don't think we're ever going to get to talk to Bob. The big shame, he had a lot he wanted to talk about. And that does mean that we can focus in now on our racing going on here. So, with everyone having signed out, Jack Hewitt doing the best he could as he was on the road, waiting for his signal to fall out, and it finally did. We are stacking these guys back up for a restart here. Only one lap done and in the books. And Dom, you're up here in the booth with me for this one, a special 10K event taking place here at Knoxville. Man, oh man, how's it going?
Pretty good. We had a caution right there off the start for our Edmond Trophy Company heat race number 1. Looks like we're ready to go green flag racing once again.
Jacob Schmutz out in front. He's going to bounce that thing along. These big block modifieds like to bounce going into the corner. Coming out all the way down the straightaway, but Tyler Schell in the 85 machine working that bottom lane, and Schell gonna maybe come out with the race lead on that one. He pulls away on the front stretch, down into the bottom once again. Trouble up top. Batista and Schmutz gonna get together just a little bit.
Yeah, thing to remember, top three transfer directly to the A main, so we're going to keep an eye on that third spot, which is now currently held by Schmutz.
So Tyler Schell, your race leader, being chased by the 54. And man, that 54 bouncing hard down the backstretch going into turn number 3. A lot of bouncing going on in these things. And if you haven't watched the Big Block Modified, well, you ought to know by now. They really like to get up and kind of on a pogo stick. I really haven't figured out why they do that, but it is what it is, and they go fast. The battle for the race lead here. Schell and Batista going at it with 5 laps to go here at Knoxville. Batista making the dive to the bottom, slide job for the race lead. Batista gonna carry some momentum. Schell maybe gonna return the favor here as Tyler Schell pulls a slider. And Batista gonna try and pull down low. Lots of room being given by these two fantastic drivers. They make their way onto the front stretch. This time Batista starting to edge away from Tyler Schell, and he is gonna keep him pinned down. Tyler Schell not able to do a full slider there. And Tyler Schell tucks in behind the 54 Batista. And Dom, we got some heat races here tonight. This is our first one. How many do we have scheduled here tonight?
This will be our first of 6 heat races. As we mentioned, 3 directly to the A main, so that'll give us a field of 18, and then we'll go through our 4 LCQs, and in our B main, we'll take 6 to complete our field of 24 cars, and then we'll have a feature of 75 green flag only laps.
When we get to our final lap here in the first heat race of the night, Extreme Dirt Racing checking in, throwing up some hand waving and some clapping over on YouTube. Thank you very much for joining us. Of course, we got William Evans checking in on Facebook along with Rich Murtaugh as this first heat race is done and in the books. Tyler Schell, John Batista, and Jacob Schmutz, your top 3 for this one. Everyone else moving on to a last chance qualifier. We got several consolations here tonight. Now we move on to our School of Sim Racing Heat Race number 2. The drivers take to the grid for this one. Take a look at our starting lineup here. Colby Cooper, paints by Boyd BGI in that number 9 machine. On his outside, the 88 of Garrett Boyd. Row number 2 will be the 92 of Corey Austin. On the outside of row number 2, that is Jason Randolph. Row number 3 will be Trent Verstappen. Wow. Trent, I apologize. I was not ready for that one. Larry Moody on his outside. Row number 4 going to be made up of Donnie Badius and Buddy Ware. And row number 5 will be Gary Budzine in that 777 machine. Another group of drivers here, Dom. Our School of Sim Racing Heat Race number 2 out on the track. Another 10 laps of racing coming your way. We will most likely have a D, C, and B main. As Dom mentioned, top 3 drivers being transferred out of each one. Here we go, Dom. Why don't you take us through this green flag here?
All right, we're going to get set to go. Kobe Cooper, Garrett Boyd going to lead us to the green flag this time around. Cooper going to be our start car here. He'll command the initial start in heat race number 2. Coming out of turn 4 this time. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Colby Cooper with a great jump down the front stretch, heading off into turns 1 and 2. Garrett Boyd, Corey Austin going to tuck into the 2nd and 3rd positions. Here comes Jason Randolph in the 47 machine as well. Good battle back here for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Cooper pulling away already out front. Boyd securely in the 2nd position. It's Randolph and Corey Austin battling for that final transfer position at the moment. Larry Moody right there behind him in the 73 machine. Randolph going to tuck in low this time. Slide through the middle of the corner, see if he can claim that 3rd place spot. Might have had it for a second, but Corey Austin goes back around him on the outside. New race leader, Garrett Boyd, making a move around Colby Cooper. We'll see if he can hold it, working on lap number 3 of 10. Cooper now falling on that top side. Corey Austin's battling for that 2nd spot. All contact into Randolph. Stay green, if that'll bring out our first caution here in heat race number 2.
We do stay green.
Yeah, it looks like they got it straightened out. We're going to stay green. So it's Garrett Boyd, Colby Cooper, and Verstraeten, the top 3 at the moment.
All right, and Tom, we are going to take a quick little moment here, and we are going to talk with our first heat race winner, or quick time winner. That was John Batista. John, you get quick time here tonight, and then a tough battle in your heat race.
Yeah, I mean, start of the night for me couldn't really have gone much better. It's my first lap out on the track in qualifying, so pretty excited about that. You know, just kind of stumbling on a game-winning line there, and unfortunately I kind of lost it in the heat. I might have just gotten a little antsy with Tyler right on my ass, but you know, it is what it is. We'll take 2nd place. Didn't really expect to be too fast here, so we'll just take that and try to win this deal, I guess.
Well, John, a super clean quick time award package coming your way, but tonight is the Dirt Racing Network 10K followers special event. What has the Dirt Racing Network meant to you and all that, you know, that comes with it?
Well, I'm glad to say I've been racing with DRN since day 1, or before DRN even. I've raced with Roger for quite a few years now, about 8 or 9 years. Congrats to Roger and Mike Peterson, who really got this deal going for a while now. Glad you guys are with us these days, putting all the broadcasts on for us. So congrats to Roger for building this deal as much as he has to this point, really a short period of time. Yeah, so congrats to him, and yeah, they're definitely one of the top broadcast crews right now in iRacing, constantly putting on high-profile events. So keep it going for another 10K.
All right, John. Well, man, congratulations on your quick time award, and good luck to you for the rest of the night.
Thanks, sir. See you guys later.
All right, Dom, this one's coming to an end. Why don't you get us to this checkered flag here?
Garrett Boyd's going to make his way out of turn 4, come across the line. He will take the win here in the School of Sim Racing heat race number 2, and Colby Cooper and Trent Verstraeten going to head with them directly to the A main. The rest of them going to head through our LCQs here later on.
Now we move on to our Scott King Designs heat race number 3. Already got 6 drivers locked in to our A main event. Now we're looking to add another 3 drivers. Let's look at our starting lineup for this one. Row number 1 will be Cody Kelly on the inside. On his outside, the 711 of William Evans. Row number 2 will be Bill Miller. On his outside, Kevin Hanley. Row number 3 will be the 31 of Zane Walters and Bob Raimondo on the outside. Row number 4 will be Darren Luttrell and Scott King himself. He's in his sponsored heat race here. How about that? We'll try and keep a close eye on Scott King and see how he does in this one. And finally, row number 5, Tim Sims, number 6. So it could be any number of people coming in with that one. If you don't know, Tim Sims, big part of this one. All right, so here we go. Cody Kelly on the inside of row number 1. A beautiful big block modified paint job. That number 13 looking fantastic. Of course, I only ever liked the way my cars looked while they're out in front. Dom, I don't know about you, but they always looked real pretty when they're leading the race.
Yeah, and that usually means they're pretty fast if they're out front as well. So it probably makes it look just a little bit better as well.
All right, so we're working on trying to get a few more people back in here. Apparently, Bob Baker, one of those we're working on getting in. We'll see if he is up and ready yet.
Him to me, let me know
Good battle up here up front between Bill Miller and
Hello,
Cody
Roger.
Kelly for the race lead, already on lap
Hey,
2
Bob,
of
I
10.
got you on with KR and the guys in the booth.
Kevin
Enjoy
Hanley
it.
holding on to that
Thanks for
third
doing it.
position at
I'll
the
catch you
moment.
later.
Thanks, Roger.
All right, well, Bob, we got you in the booth now. How you doing here tonight, Bob?
Good. Thanks for having us on tonight. It's great to be on.
Well, awesome. We're having some technical difficulties beforehand, but we're in the middle of heat race number 3 here for the big 10K event on the Dirt Racing Network. And Bob, you've been a part of the Dirt Racing Network for a while now, and so tell us a little bit about what you got going on your side of things.
First of all, I want to thank Tim Nichols and you guys for having us on the show. It's great to talk to sprint car fans from the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum here in Knoxville, Iowa. And just like to thank everybody for all their support during the holidays, for all the great things they bought from our museum store. And what we've got going on right now is our salute to champion Greg Hodnett. We've got 6 of Greg Hodnett's race cars in the museum, a great display of memorabilia and videos featuring Greg Hodnett. And we'll have those all through October. So anybody coming to Knoxville for the races this summer will be able to see the great exhibit we've got for Greg Hodnett, in addition to 12 Knoxville National winning cars. And I think right now we have a total of 35 race cars in the museum, so it's definitely worth the $5 admission. Come in and see what's going on.
Well, that is very cool, Bob. We did have some stuff pulled up that I wanted to show, but because of our difficulties, that we've kind of had to move on. But one of the things I thought was cool was there's a possibility of someone winning a Corvette.
Yep, we're going to give away a brand new 2021 Z51 Corvette on Saturday night of the Knoxville Nationals on August, I believe it's August 14th this year. And all you have to do is go to winaz51corvette.com, and all the proceeds benefit the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum. So it's easy for someone sitting at home with their phone or their laptop or their tablet. Just go to winaz51 Corvette and just look that up, and it tells you all about our museum and how to win the Elkhart Lake Blue metallic Corvette that we're going to be giving away in August this year.
Well, man, that sounds very nice. I wouldn't mind winning one of those.
It's a great fundraiser for our museum. This will be the 3rd Corvette we've given away, and it's turned out to be real popular with race fans, sprint car fans, as well as people that are just sports enthusiasts that want a chance to win the Corvette. And what it's done is it's exposed our museum to a whole new group of motorsports enthusiasts. So it's been really good for sprint car racing and for the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum. So if anybody's interested and like to make a donation or just learn more about it, all they have to do is go to winaz51corvette.com. Explains the whole thing, and they can make a donation and get a chance to win right on their phone.
Well, man, that is spectacular as our 3rd heat race finishes with, oh, crap. I wrote their name. I didn't write their names down. It's going too fast for me. I'm sorry, Bob. The things are happening quick over here. Dom, who was our top 3 in that one?
Bill Miller got the heat race win. Kevin Hanley and Cody Kelly will advance to our A main.
All right, thank you very much, Dom. Back up here tonight, Bob. You may not be able to hear him. I got him in TeamSpeak. I got you on Facebook Messenger. I got iRacing up. I got it all going on, and you know what? I was not blessed with a brain big enough to do it all.
You know, it's a big night for racing. I know a lot of race fans are watching on Flow Sports. They're watching down there at the shootout from Tulsa, Oklahoma. So I want to give a shout out to all the teams and families that are racing down there. A lot of young racers, Tulsa, Oklahoma at the shootout this week. So I want to say hi to them and thank you once again to all the supporters who have been so great to help us at the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum this last year.
All right, Bob. Well, before we let you go, man, is there anything else that you'd like to talk about real quick or wrap up or anything like that?
Yeah, a lot of fans don't know it, but we have a website called sprintcarstuff.com, and you can go on there 24 hours a day and look at all the merchandise we have in stock in our museum store. We tell people we have the world's largest selection of sprint car merchandise available 24 hours a day at sprintcarstuff.com. And everything from books, like the new books that are coming out here in the next few months, to jewelry, t-shirts, hats, calendars, you name it. We've sold a lot of 2021 calendars in the last couple of weeks, and we still have a few left to sell. So there's a lot of really cool stuff on that website.
All right, Bob. Well, man, I appreciate you taking the time to come in and talk to us. And, you know, as being a partner with the Dirt Racing Network, always a pleasure to get to speak with you as well. And some very cool stories. And, you know, we know each other, or we know other people around the racing world, but you and I have never got a chance to meet. So I do look forward to the day that happens.
Please come to Knoxville and introduce yourself next time you're in the museum, and we'll take really good care of you and make sure you have a good time. Knoxville is a wonderful community, and they do a great job of reaching out to race fans all the time. There's a race in town every Saturday night, but especially during the Knoxville Nationals in August. So I'd like to invite you and everybody that's listening, come by, see us in the museum. If you haven't been there for a while, it's changed quite a bit with the Brian Clausen Suite Tower and all the cars we have in the museum that rotate around. So please do stop by.
I will, Bob. And once again, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us. And yeah, I look forward to that trip up to the Knoxville National Sprint Car Hall of Fame.
All right. Thank you so much. And it's great to be a part of the show.
All right. Bob Baker. There, finally, we got to talk to him. Only took a couple efforts and a lot of scraping and clawing and trying to figure out what exactly was going on, but we got her done. So, Dom, our next heat race is out there. Where are we at?
We are currently on heat race number 4 of 6. This is the Black Diamond Motorsports heat race, and right now we've got a battle for the lead between Matthew Westfall, Arden Cochran. Looks like Westfall just took over the lead about halfway through this 4th heat race.
All right, so Westfall out in front. That 54 machine. Cochran trying to track him back down, bouncing around on that outside lane. The 36 of Kevin Lovey's looking nice and steady in the final transfer spot, and tagging the wall with the right rear there a little bit, but 4 laps to go. Another 3 cars looking to be locked in. Got some contact here. Looked like maybe Reed Randall and Todd Hutton getting together. Darren Bush able to squeeze by for the 56 of Bush into 4th spot, but that is not going to be good enough to lock him in. Westfall still out in front, and Dom, this night is rolling right along as the yellow flag comes out.
That looks like Todd Hutton got turned around there into the entrance of turn 1 and 2. Bring out our first caution in a little while. I think in 2 or 3 heat races, the first time we've had one come out.
This is, we did have that first caution in our first heat race. Here, this one rolling out now. So everyone back underway. Just a slight little slowdown here. The 54 in Westfall going to pull in behind the Chevy Silverado. But if you guys haven't heard yet, we are doing a special 10K event here tonight. And if I may, Had to. I gotta get Roger up here. He put this on me, and it's fine. It's good, Dom. It's all good. But I think the people really need to hear from Roger about how important this 10K event is to him.
Couldn't be any more excited about it. It took us a while to get here. We did it 100% the natural way. We earned every one of you guys following this page, and we appreciate that more than words can express. And I hope the guys are giving you guys some great prizes as we're going along here tonight. We've got a huge prize during the feature. If you are not an iRacing member, you want to be, make sure you hang around for that. We have a 1-year iRacing subscription, as well as a 1-year subscription to the School of Sim Racing. We're going to couple those two up together. It's roughly $400 worth of value that we're going to give you guys for the feature tonight. To a fan, you have to be a new member. But man, I'll tell you what, it's been about 26, 27 months, and you do the math, that's about 40 people a month, give or take. It's amazing. And the amount of racing that we've covered and everything that has happened over those months, the growth, losing people, gaining people, losing series, gaining series, it's always, you know, wherever the waves are going to crest. And right now, it's all rolling very well for us. 2021 looks like it's going to be amazing. 13 shows in 5 days. Starting Sunday and running through Thursday. Dom and I are going to be just busier than busy. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And I really appreciate you, Dom, Mike, everybody that's been part of DRN forever, all the sponsors, and there's so many of them, I just can't list them all, but everybody that has been involved with us and supported us, it's been amazing. It's been great. I can't wait to see what happens next.
Well, another heat race done and over with. Dom, did you catch who was our top 3 on that one?
Yeah, Matthew Westfall got the heat race win. Cardin Cochran and Kevin Lovey is going to advance directly to the A main.
Directly to the A main. All right, so we're moving on to our C main. And Roger, we have a C main here. We haven't done a giveaway, but this is your show. This is your hard work. All I do is just come and talk about racing. Why don't we have one of the prize packs to give away here?
Let's start one now. Give 4 of them away between now and the end, and then during the feature, give that big one away. I've got stuff for drivers, man. There's a ton going on, and these guys are getting ready to start eliminating cars. We only got 4 cars going to transfer from the C main to the back of the B, and then we're going to take 12 out of that B main, make up our 24 car A main 75 lap feature field. This is going to be fun the rest of the night, man. This is where the rubber meets the dirt right here.
All right. Well, Roger, thank you very much for taking the time away from your admin duties to talk to us here. And we got to get through the lineup on this.
All right, I'm going to send you a driver in a minute.
All righty. Sounds good. All right, let's get into it. The C main, Darren Luttrell, Todd Hutton on row number 1. Row number 2, I hit the wrong button. Row number 2 will be Dean Burnt and Larry Moody. Row 3 will be William Evans and Tim Sims, number 8. Row number 4 will be Renegade race car driver Rick Tackman and Donnie Battius on the outside. Row number 5, Tim Sims, number 6, and Stephen Brady on the outside. Row number 6 will be Chris Johnson in the 14 machine and Gary Budzing on the outside of row 6. Row 7 will be Scott King and Dean Gagliano for that outside starting spot. And 14 drivers in this C main. Only 4 drivers are going to advance to the B. Roger said it best. Rubber's meeting the road. One driver here that I think we need to talk to, that is Jason Randolph, as this one gets ready to kick off. Jason, you got your ears on, bud, and are you watching this C main?
Yeah, I got my ears on. I'm watching.
All right, man. Well, we're going to talk about this C main here as the green flag comes out. But Jason, longtime member for DSRL and pretty much on all of the Dirt Racing Network races. How you doing here tonight?
Not too bad. Enjoying the new big block modifieds on here.
the new big block modifieds, as we got one going up and over. Yellow flag coming out. I did not see who that was. I think that is Tim Sims 6.
He went for a little ride there.
So a random driver going for a ride. Let's see if we can catch this out. Maybe it was Dean. Man, not sure who that was. No, it was a blue car. Give me just a minute here as we work through this. But Jason, how's your night going so far?
It looked pretty good there in qualifying, and then didn't go so well in the heat. Fell back a little bit, but not too bad.
Well, a tough group of drivers out here tonight. A lot of cars, a lot to go through, and a good qualifying effort by you. How has that helped your night here tonight?
Normally it'd give you a pretty good spot, but the invert, kind of put us back a little bit. But anything can happen here in the B main, and then if you just get in, it's a lot of laps, so you never know.
Well, Steve Nicholas over on Facebook, if you're still here, Steve, he wants to know how he wins. Jason Randolph has just randomly selected you to be one of the winners, completely at random, and has no idea he even did it. Right, Jason? Spectacular
That's
job.
really random.
You did. So alls I need from Steve Nicholas, if he is here, to send a personal message to the DRN page over on Facebook, and we'll get you hooked up. As this first caution comes to an end, Jason, man, before we let you go, what anything you'd like to share, a quick little story or anything about the Dirt Racing Network and anything like that, and getting to these 10K followers?
I just appreciate the job that you guys have been doing for a long time here. It's a lot of races that have been put on.
That
pretty
has.
smooth, so it's a good time.
Well, Jason, we're going to let you go, let you get focused in as your racing's coming up pretty quick. But, man, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us. And Steve Nicholas winning a prize pack because of you. So there you go. Maybe you gained another fan.
All right, we'll take them.
All right, Jason. Once again, man, good luck in the rest of the night.
All right, hopefully I'll talk to you a little bit later.
Absolutely. We'll be in victory lane waiting for you to get there. That was Jason Randolph as Darren Luttrell out in front of the C main. Larry Moody, Todd Hutton, and William Evans. Right now, your current top four, but William Evans under heavy pressure. Dean Burnt right behind him, and the 112 machine making some noise of Chris Johnson. And Dom, what have you been seeing out of this one?
Besides that early flat crash, really been pretty clean, but it's starting to really heat up as we close in on the second half of the C main, and people now know it's time to get up there and race, because if they don't, their night is done here in this 10K feature.
William Evans in the final transfer spot for drivers, moving from the C to the B. Got a little bit of breathing room now, and he's trying to work over Todd Hutton. Luttrell's still your race leader. We're going to have 3 laps to go. These big block modifieds really are quite racy. Not only are they racy, but they do allow a little bit of beating and banging.
I just got notified too that Steve did message the Facebook page, so thank you, Steve. We'll get that prize pack out to you as well. I know Roger will get on that probably after the night's over.
So there we go. Steve, one of our winners here tonight for our prize packs. Got a couple of them to go still, so everyone stay tuned. We're picking them at random. The only way I know how to randomly pick somebody, or even Dom for that matter, conversation in whatever you're watching. We're using several platforms here tonight. We're on YouTube and Facebook. All you gotta do is just a little comment, a little chit chat. Hope I'm in the right mood. Hope Dom's in the right mood when you say something. Maybe catch our eye with a funny comment. We'll get you signed up as this one is done and over with. Darren Luttrell, Larry Moody, Todd Hutton, William Evans move on. Everyone else going to start packing up and heading home. Now we move into our B main here tonight. Our B main presented by Rocket Racing Setups. This one's going to take 6 drivers. Our C main was brought to you by Sign It Up Signs and Graphics. And if we would have had a D main, it was brought to you by Dirt Slingers Racing League, which I don't think anyone races in that. Dom, have you ever heard of it?
I don't know. I've heard they do pretty well when they do race, but I know the Thursday series has been off for quite a while now, so.
Well, it's probably off just because Roger is way off, like off his rocker.
He wanted to do something like take the holidays off, which I thought was a little weird, but
That's
you know.
What a weirdo. All right, we're moving on into the starting lineup for this one. Robert Boggs, Corey Austin on the front row. Row number 2 will be Zane Walters and Reed Rundell. Row number 3, Jason Schilling and Jason Randolph, who we got to talk to. Hopefully Randolph in that 47 machine will be able to transfer in. Row number 4 will be Bob Raimondo in the 23 and Darren Bush on his outside. Row number 5 will be Ryan Fisher, Buddy Ware. Row number 6 will be Darren Luttrell, your C main winner, and Larry Moody. Row number 7 will be Todd Hutton and William Evans. So here we go. Robert Boggs, Corey Austin in control of this field. Anthony LeBounty chiming in. Just watch the other one. Now this one. What's the other one, Anthony? What racing have you been watching? We've been watching this one. Big Dirt Racing Network 10K giveaway. Follower, whatever it is. I don't even know what this. I don't even know what this event's called. Good grief, I'm a terrible person. The green flag comes out. Robert Boggs out in front. Corey Austin slotting in right behind him. Reed Randell, Jason Randolph, Zane Walters, Jason Schilling. Those are your top 6 right now. 51 machine playing a little bit of the Pied Piper here. Everyone getting single file very quickly here. The 92 closing in just a little bit. Now Reed in the 43 machine has Jason Randolph taking a peek to his inside. And here comes the 31 of Zane Walters on his outside. So he's trying to make some noise, make a move here. That 47 and 43 get together. Ooh, as the 43 is going to get into the back of the 92. Corey Austin a little bit slow there, but now Austin all over the inside of the 51 of Robert Boggs, and Boggs going up and over somehow gets on all 4 tires. And Dom, they are really starting to mix it up now.
Yeah, the thing with not having the D main in a couple of our heat races, 12 out of these 14 are going to go directly to the A main. So the back of the pack is actually where it's going to be decided here in this 12th position, currently held by Boggs, who just mentioned had some trouble, and Buddy Ware holding on to the 11th position at the moment.
The 12 drivers transferring. Thank you for doing the math. Dom, I don't know why Roger has me do these things. Math was involved and I can't do that.
Well, he had it all out for you on the sheet, and then when he came here in the interview, he changed everything up on us.
Right? I was going off the sheet because I can read sometimes. It has been a fun night. We are having a lot of fun here with this one. We got some racing more in the background than anything, but they're trying to highlight some of the Dirt Racing Network partners, some of the drivers who have made Dirt Racing Network special, and some of the talent that we have behind the microphone, including Dom. And Dom, you know, I haven't got to work with you a whole lot, but Roger won't shut up about you.
Yeah, he's been pretty quiet about you lately. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I took over kind of for your spot. I know you had to go do some other things, but glad to have you back in the booth tonight. And I know you're hoping to have some other guys back to really bring this all together, but good to have you back, KR. And yeah, we didn't get to work much together now, but having fun here tonight. So
It is all about fun. We got the Farmington Flash checking in from YouTube. That's Thomas Baguette. Paquette. I forget how to say it. I want to say it's baguette, like the French bread, but not 100% sure. But Thomas, how you doing out there tonight? If you're still there, if I didn't run you off because I butchered your name. I do know the Farmington Flash. I believe it's because he was from Farmington, Missouri. And he put on quite a show, Dom. I got to call some of his races when there was a broadcasted So Dirt League. And he was quite the wheelman in iRacing. Final lap here in the C main. Corey Austin, Zane Walters, Reed Rundle, your top three. 12 drivers going to make it right now. Ryan Fisher and Jason Schilling, the two drivers out. Fisher trying to get one spot here as everyone's rolling across the line. The 41 not going to get it, so Ryan Fisher going to pack up and go home. Everyone else moving on. Jason Schilling unable to finish this one as well. But Corey Austin picking up the B main win. So now be in a warm-up session here, meaning drivers are going to start making their way out for the Down and Dirty Racewear Dash for Cash by Tim's Dirt Track Simulators. This is a random draw, 4 drivers, 6 laps, $15, $10, and $5. Ooh, goodness. Here we go.
looks like Larry Moody's going to be at least one of them in here.
Yeah, Larry Moody is out there. Darren Bush, Trent Verstraeten, and Zane Walters. Oh man, Trent. I think I'm getting closer. That is a lot of letters for this backwoods kind of guy. So the 56 of Darren Bush on the front row. 6 laps, Dom. Here we go. Green flag coming out for this one. Was the 56 comes to the early lead. The 88 machine of Trent trying to track him down. Trent using that high side right up on the cushion there. Now he's taking a peek to the inside. The 56 went down to the middle. A little bit of contact there. That might allow Zane Walters to get the momentum here. Zane's looking for a lane to run. We're going to go really deep into turn number 1 here. The 88 and the 56 almost get together. Larry Moody hanging back a little bit. He might just want to watch these guys take each other out and reap the benefits. Here we go. I think we're on lap number 3, Tom. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, which is often. So Zane Walters leads our Dash for Cash Down and Dirty Racewear. Little shootout here. Zane looking solid on that high side. He's really got it rolling. Trent and Darren going at it right here. The battle for second with Larry Moody watching this all go down. Slider by the 88. Man, these two, Tom, I don't know if you're watching this battle for second place, but man, they are putting on a show. Zane continues to pull away. That multicolored 31 machine looking very solid, very fast. Picking up another lap lead here. And not just a lap lead, but the end of the Dash for Cash. So Zane Walters, Trent, Darren, and Larry finishing this one out. Now we move in to a straight up warm up session for everyone involved. That means we're going to step away for a minute and play a few of our partners' videos. No one go anywhere as we continue to roll on here on the Dirt Racing Network with our special event here tonight.
Racing, you wanted the best, you got them four abreast, often imitated, never duplicated, the greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the drivers are starting to line up for our feature race event, our Dirt Racing Network 10,000 follower main event. It's 75 green laps, 24 car starting field. Holy cow, here we go. Let's get right into our starting lineup for this one. On the inside of row number one, it is the 85 machine and the Fairway Mortgage BS Air Catch Fence Apparel. Elbows up Sim Sport driver from Millersburg, Pennsylvania, Tyler Shell. On his outside in the 88 machine, that is the driver named Garrett Boyd. Row number two will be the 34 of Bill Miller. And on his outside will be Matthew Westfall. Row number three, our quick time winner, that is the 54 of John Batista, and on his outside will be Colby Cooper. Row number four will be Kevin Hanley and Cardin Cochran. and the dependable security, Cochran Boys Racing. I think I saw someone cheering for the Cochran Boys. Not sure. Row number 5 will be the one of Jacob Schmutz. On his outside will be Trent Verstraeten. Row number 6, the 13 of Cody Kelly, and Kevin Lovey's on his outside in the 36. Row number 7 will be the 92 of Corey Austin, in the 31 of Zane Walters. We watched those two. Watch Zane and Corey go at it in, I believe, one of the races. I don't know. There's so much going on right now. Row number 8 will be Reed Rundell and Bob Ramundo on his outside. Row number 9 will be the 47 of Jason Randolph and Larry Moody in the 73 machine. Darren Luttrell on the outside of inside of row number 10, and on his outside, that's Darren Bush. The green flag comes out. William Evans, Robert Boggs, Buddy Ware, and Todd Hutton make up the rest of this field. 75 laps as Tyler Schell gets to the early race lead. And Dom, we still have some prize packs to give away. Tyler Schell gonna win lap number 1. Because of that, he's gonna pick who we give something away. Dom, who did he pick?
I think we're going to go with the person, a fan of the person that started on the front row next to Tyler Schell. That's going to be Kathy Jennings Boyd. We're going to give her a prize pack as well, commenting here a couple times already early in the night, and then now right here before the feature. If you could go to the Facebook page, send us a message, and we'll get you a prize pack as well.
So Kathy Boyd over on Facebook, just hit up the Dirt Racing Network Facebook page. Tell them that you are one of the prize pack winners. We will get you hooked up. Right now, Garrett Boyd in that 88 machine. He is battling with the 54 to his outside. Boyd working that inside lane here at Knoxville. Boyd sliding to 5th place here. John Batista in the 54 just ahead of him. And that white 54. That black 54, that's Matthew Westfall sitting in 3rd. Bill Miller right now finding himself in 2nd spot, but Tyler Schell pulling away with a big lead here in this 85 machine. So an early lead by this 85 of Tyler Schell, Dom, but Tyler, I don't know how much of a big block modified driver he is, but called quite a few races with him in the sprint cars, and he's one of those drivers who's almost always at the front.
Yeah, he's almost pulled out by 2 seconds already. He's pulling away from these guys, starting to gap the field already pretty big. We'll see if he can hold on here. We still got a long way to go in this one.
Jordan Gage chiming in. Devon Herforth. Oh man, I hope I said that right. Devon cheering on Buddy Ware. So let's check in on Buddy Ware. And Buddy Ware having a little connection issue. The 17 machine battling with the 56 of Darren Bush. Right behind them, that is Jason Randolph in the 47. So Randolph has moved in the wrong direction. Not sure what happened to the 47 of Randolph, but he was all the way up at the front at one point. Now he's clear at the back. Oh, no, I'm thinking of the beginning. Good grief. It's one of those nights. Dom, maybe you should do more talking so I can... This is bad.
Hey, don't forget, we still got that big giveaway to give away sometime in this feature as well. That iRacing subscription for a year and a lessons at the School of Sim Racing. So keep commenting here in the chat. We got 2 more prize packs and that big subscription to give away. So we're still looking for people to give those away to, and we got 60 some laps left to go. So plenty of time to still enter to win those.
Yeah, guys, and the only way we can know how to pick you, because we are picking from those who are chatting in. This is strictly for the fans here. These giveaways that we have, the only way we know If you were chatting it up, letting us know that you were there. Other things you can do, if you want to help a friend out, get your friend involved, bring them over here, tell them to start talking. One of them could pick up a prize pack as well. We've already given away 2 of them. One of them going to Stephen Nicholas. The next one going to Kathy Boyd. We got 2 more of the what prize packs were those that we had 4 of?
Tim Sims. Tim Sims.
The Tim
prize
Sims,
packs.
yes. 4 Tim Sims prize packs giveaways. And we've done 2. Jordan Gage chiming in. Keenan Batters chiming in. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, so these guys, let's see. Steve. Talking to myself. I need that.
Might be trying to get more people in here, trying to get more people for
Right,
the
right.
giveaway.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh, he wanted to see a driver, but no. He's trying to get people in. I like it. I like it. Buddy Ware's still struggling. Back in 22nd, Todd Hutton. Only car that's behind the 17 of Buddy Ware. Robert Boggs in the 51, just ahead of him. Tyler Shell still continues to lead. We do got one car in trouble here. Big time trouble for car Dan Cochran. The first caution flag comes out for the night. Cochran ending up on his lid. Let's see if we can figure out what happened to him. Let's back this up a little bit as the first yellow flag comes out. So Cochran down the backstretch, sets it into turn number 3, bumps the wall up and over, and then everyone trying to scoot down underneath him, and the 3 turtle shells it. And unfortunately, wheels to Jesus are not going to work for him here tonight.
Hey, got to give a big shout out to Dean Burnt. He reached out in the chat, applauding what a great show this is and what a great event. Unfortunately, he didn't make the feature, but he had a great time, and that's exactly what we want to hear. We want to give a great time to those drivers that have raced here for the Dirt Racing Network series, or the series that we have covered on here, and give a good time to them and to the fans, and just a big celebration. That's what tonight's all about. And so far, it's lived up. We've seen some pretty good racing. Got a ways to go here in the feature, but thanks, Dean, for coming in and racing with us tonight.
All right, so Tyler Shell, your race leader, man, he had a huge lead. Bill Miller trying to chase him down to no avail. Good news is, a lot of racing here. This track is going to go through a huge change. 75 laps. I don't know, Dom. Sprint cars don't make 75 laps here at Knoxville. I think they do 40, right around 40 laps. So this is a big one here. But Dom, we got 2 more prize packs to give away. We got a lot of people here. But I'm going to let you do the rest of the prize pack stuff. You let me know what you feel like doing.
All right, I'm going to keep looking. I'll chime in if I think we got another one. We're going to let a few more people comment, see if we can get a couple more people in here, and make sure we stay on top of it with our prize pack giveaways.
See, because like to me, I'd be partial, like someone who was talking all the time or had some good jokes or some good insight. You know what I mean? I'd be like, hey, you know what? That earned a spot. That earned a giveaway. But I'm kind of partial. Like, I think I would find something funny that someone else wouldn't. So I'm going to let you do it.
All right, sounds good. I'll keep an eye out, and like I said, I'll shout something out if I see it.
Don Batista moving into second place here on that restart. Solid effort by the 54 machine. Bill Miller falling to third. Top 3, everything looks calm and cool if you look at the top 3, but then behind that 34 machine of Bill Miller, the 88 and the 110 are side by side, and then everyone else is scrambling, trying to find somewhere to be. as we got some great racing action going on here. Jacob Schmutz in that one machine. He is rolling right on the bottom lane as we got another one up and over. That is the 92 of Corey Austin. Yellow flag coming out once again. And Corey Austin, see what happens to him as he works his way down the backstretch, goes into the corner, starts bouncing, climbs the wall, kind of like we saw with Carden. Is it Carden Cochran? If I'm saying that right. Cochran, same thing. Wheels to Jesus, Corey Austin and Cochran, both of them having to get some assistance to get righted. So Kyle Hutton cheering for Todd Hutton. Todd a little bit back in the field here. Right now he is scored in a 21st spot. We got Extreme Dirt Racing coming in on YouTube. Thomas Paquette. Is it Tom, if you're still here, spell the phonetic of your name because it's killing me. I wish I knew what it was. Wish I could remember, but I can't. We got Randy Nicholas and chimed in for Reed Rundell. Reed running a little bit further back in the field as well. Kind of mid-pack right now. Reed at 43 machine. Beautiful paint job. Finding himself in 12th place. Kelsey Hall. Another one for Garrett Boyd there. Garrett Boyd trying to grow his fan base. Look at that. So it looks like the lights have gone out on the pace truck. We're going to stack them up 2 by 2 for this restart. Going to let them go once again. John Batista in the 54, Tyler Schell in the 85. This is going to be an interesting one here. Batista, your super clean quick time award winner, finally making his way to the front of something. We'll see what he has in store for the 85 of Tyler Schell as the green flag comes out. Tyler Schell rim riding to perfection through turns 1 and 2 is going to put a gap on John Batista. Batista now has to deal with the 34 Bill Miller and Kevin Hanley right there as well. Hanley trying to work that outside lane in the 110 machine. And it is a whole lot of dust, dirt, and elbows up driving right behind them. We got cars everywhere. The 68 machine of Darren Luttrell trying to work his way forward here. Right now, he is scored in 8th place. He's got his nose to the grind. In fact, it is so close to the grind, he is digging hard on the 88 of Garrett Boyd. Luttrell trying to work that middle lane there a little bit to the inside of Matthew Westfall in that 54 machine. '36 machine of Kevin Lovey's. Final car that's single file, then it's everyone for themselves. Lovey's right now in 6th place. He's trying to get into the top 5 as he washes up the track a little bit there. These big block modifieds like to bounce going into the corner. You have a slow car back there. That is the 47 of Jason Randolph. Randolph gets rolling once again. Corey Austin in the 92 after being on pit road gets it rolling. Cochran in the 3 machine, who had also gone and put his wheels to the sky, back out there along with Corey Austin. So both drivers still in this one. We only have one driver out of this race. That is William Evans. 24 drivers starting the 75 lap event. 23 of them are still out there, still on the lead lap. Everyone chasing this man right here. That is Tyler Schell in the 85 machine. And Dom, we're working about ready to start lap 29 of 75. What all are you seeing out there? And looks like we got one in trouble here. Kevin Levy's.
Take a look at him here. Yeah, he's a little slow heading down the front stretch. Looks like he might get it back underway though, ready to go. Keep it green flag racing. That's what we like to see, especially here in the feature.
We're going to back this one up just a little bit. The 36 of Kevin Levy's did go around. Well, let's find out what happened to him. No caution coming out for this one. Tyler Schell still your race leader as we watch this replay unfold. Levy's goes to the high side, takes a bad push. Goes for a spin, and how the caution did not come out for that one, I don't know. But that is iRacing physics for you right there. iRacing, as much as I love you, good grief. Good grief. So, Tom, we're working now, getting ready to start lap 32 of 75. I don't know. I need to take a drink, so you start talking.
All right, I'll take over for you, KR. Give you a break. It's been a long night already. Tyler Schell still holding a little bit of a lead, but not as much as we saw earlier in the race. And while you're taking that break, we have another caution. I believe it's the second one here in our feature. And it might have been Kevin Levy's this time, having some more issues.
We're going to take a look at this one. The 36 does another hard push for the 36. I wonder if something broke. This time he went straight into the wall, goes up and over the wall, up and over as he tried to climb the wall. A tough break for Kevin Levy's. But go ahead once again.
We've had a little bit of interaction, not a whole lot on the chat. We have Kelsey Hall rooting on Garrett Boyd. We have Madeline Salem rooting on Cody Kelly. Other than that, I mean, we had a couple drivers check in, but we still need some suggestions for the chat. So to give away our prize packs, we still got 2 more left and a big prize pack. So if you want to win, make sure you put a message in our chat so that way we can see it and get you entered to win. Working on almost halfway through our feature here. Got a few more laps to go, just a few laps shy. Tyler Schell still your race leader. John Batista in second. Kevin Hanley, your top 3 at the moment. Gonna get double filed, ready to go. Had a couple long green flag stretches. It's going to be interesting. KR mentioned it a few laps ago, probably 10-15 now laps ago, that these cars won't typically go 75 laps on fuel. So it'll be interesting to see if they're going to have to do any pitting or what's going to happen. Green flag back in the air. Tyler Schell going to take the command up front once again. John Batista going to try to stick with them. They had about a second difference last time during that green flag stretch. See if the tracks wore in a little bit more. See if John Batista can figure anything out. Stick with that 85 machine. For the lead, Kevin Hanley working that top side. See if that top line can come in. Going to challenge Batista for the second spot right now. Then it's Bill Miller in fourth, Darren Littrell in fifth, Verstraeten in sixth, Boyd seventh, Rundle eighth, Schmutz ninth, Ramundo 10th, Cody Kelly currently in the 11th position. We've got another caution on the racetrack. This one might be Cardin Cochran, possibly, not quite sure. Larry Moody was turned around a little bit. Oh, there's a whole bunch. Looks like Christopher Monroe, Colby Cooper, quite a few got involved there. That brought out that caution. KR, you back with us? You still there?
Oh, I was never with us to begin with, but yeah. So here we are back under yellow. We're going to take a peek at this one. Larry Moody in the 73, 3 wide racing down into the front stretch. Things get tight going into one. Larry Moody gets a little sideways, One car tagging him, going up and over. The caution flag coming back out just like that. But things at the front seem to be holding pretty steady. Tyler Schell in that 85.
Yeah, we have had a few more people comment in here. We've had Ryan, not even gonna try to pronounce his last name on Facebook, checking in for John Batista. You'd love to see if he could win it. We have Nicholas checking in on YouTube, rooting for Batista, and Madeline checking in with Cody Kelly. And we have another YouTube user checking to see if they just have to enter the chat for prizes. Yes, that's what you have to do. Still got a couple more. I don't know if you want to hand one out right now.
Absolutely. Let's do it. They're not mine. I didn't pay anything for them. It's all Roger and his. He foolishly put me in charge of this. Let's give them away. Give it away. I don't care.
I'll let you choose this one. You pick.
You want me to pick?
You pick. Go ahead, pick.
Rude. Hashtag rude as the green flag comes back out as we ride on board with the 55 of John Batista. These big block modifieds. Quite the unique car to drive and a lot of fun. And I do find myself having to eat my own words because I was not going to be impressed by these. And then I got in one and I am impressed by these. But anyway, so yeah, let's, if I got to give it away, how about I randomly pick Shane Yates? That work for you?
Is he in the chat? I don't have the multi-chat up. So if
Shane Yates over in Facebook. He's been here. He's been here for a while. Him talking.
Yeah, we can give it to him. That's fine.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Shane Yates picking up another prize pack giveaway. Shane, if you will, make sure you give a message to the Dirt Racing Network Facebook. Let them know that you are our third prize pack winner. So we've given away 3 of them now, unless I missed one. Did you give one away without me knowing?
I did not give one away.
All right. Heck of a battle at the front here. Cars going at it. So Shane Yates, our most recent winner. Kathy Boyd picking up one as well. Nicholas. So far, we've got 3 away. Got 1 more to go, plus the big one, someone who wants to get in on iRacing. I don't know how we're going to give that one away.
We might have to pull Roger up here and let him give that one.
Tyler Schell back to the front after Kevin Hanley and John Batista gave him a run for his money here. We're past the halfway point. We still have to give one of these things away. I don't know how we're going to do this.
Hey, your buddy's back in the chat. Thomas is back with us as well.
Yeah, think we should give him one? He's got iRacing. He can't have the big one. iRacing, the big iRacing giveaway that Roger talked about. That is for a newcomer to the iRacing world, along with that SSR that, oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank.
SSR,
School of
Sim
Sim
Racing.
School.
Yep.
I knew it, just went dead. I'm dead inside. Don't blame me, blame Roger. The battle at the race lead. John Batista trying to take it away from Tyler Schell by going the long way around. He's going to get it done this time. John Batista showing some speed here, but now he's going to drop to the bottom. Tyler Schell goes to the high side, and Tyler Schell wrestles the lead back away once again. Fuzzy212 says he drives on iRacing like a new member. That's pretty funny. I do too, don't feel bad. I've been in iRacing for a while. Slide job from the 34. Thought he was going to get Kevin Hanley. Bill Miller, Hanley, battling for third. The Batista and Shell going at it again. Holy cow, these two. Batista out in front this time. Tyler Shell now in second spot. All right, so Tom, we got one more to give away. I picked the last one. It's your turn. Random picking, and by random, what it really is it's commentator's choice. It's really not random. We're just kind of like, eh.
I see a couple people for the big giveaway that I'm keying in on, but we still have that one prize pack we have to give away, so we're still looking for that one as well. But keep commenting, and we'll give the prize pack away here sooner rather than later, and then we'll give that big prize pack away towards the end of the feature, I think. Does that sound good with you, KR?
It sounds good to me. If you want to reach out to Roger and see how he wants to do this one, the big one, if he wants to maybe come in and do it or however, but Tyler Shell and John Batista, this battle, good grief. This is what brings fans in. This kind of battle, this kind of racing at the front of the field. Kevin Hanley, Bill Miller, they're still going at it for third place. Darren Luttrell has made it all the way up into fifth in that 68 machine. What a race that guy has had. That 68 machine moving forward all night long. We're working lap 50 of 75. Garrett Boyd, well, got a couple people cheering for him. This 88 machine working that bottom lane, finding himself in sixth spot. Trent Verstraeten in the 88. Right now holding on to seventh place. Colby Cooper in the 9 machine. And a battle for eighth place with Matthew Westfall. Westfall goes way up the track there. Had a big push on that big block modified, but gets it under control. Tries to chase back down the 9 machine. And then Reed Rundell in the 43. Beautiful paint job. I love the chrome coloring on that one. That 43 machine rounding out the top 10. I'll tell you what, Jacob Schmutz right behind that 43. Schmutz might try and take away a top 10 finish from this 43 machine. I do remember we had a couple people for Todd Hutton, the 9 machine. Scored 32 in iRacing. Right now he is 21st. Carden Cochran and William Evans, the only 2 drivers out of this race, with Kevin Lovey's being scored 2 laps down. The Buddy Ware in that 17 machine, tucked in right behind Darren Bush. Buddy Ware finding himself in 20th spot. Dane Walters in the 31. The down and dirty racewear dash for cash driver was a random draw. The 31 of Zane Walters was one of the 4 drivers that made it out there, finding himself in 18th spot. Back at the front, as I was running through the field, Tom, I don't know if you saw it, but Kevin Hanley's out in front now.
Yeah, I didn't catch it. I just saw it as you mentioned something. New race leader, a different one up front. Hanley's figured something out here working the top side.
And John Batista in the 54 machine has fallen to 6th place. So before we started rolling through the field trying to give everybody a rundown, Batista has lost ground. Kevin Hanley has moved forward, and that 110 big block modified putting a gap on Tyler Shell. Tyler Shell, one of our dominant cars here in the very early stages. In fact, for most of this race, now he's playing catch up and he is charging hard into these corners. Tyler Shell not happy that he is not going to win this thing if the checkered flag were to fall right now. Bill Miller sitting in third. Darren Luttrell up to fourth. Garrett Boyd now rounding out your top 5.
AKR, we had a good question posed by Christopher Gross. We talked about the fuel strategy issues and if the cars could make it or not. He was asking if the caution laps could help them make it or if there still might be end up short here.
Everyone should be able to make it because of the cautions at this point. Now, that being said, these big block modifieds have a little bit more fuel, a little bit more conservation fuel. They get better fuel mileage than the sprint car. Those sprint cars are just big old flying bricks and chew up fuel. But everyone should make it from here. And if we see someone run out, which I've been in racing long enough, despite the fact that I say it should not happen, as soon as I say it should not happen, somebody will. So everyone should make it from here, but there is always that possibility that one or two maybe are going to be short on fuel.
Could get interesting too. In the final couple laps, Hanley has the possibility of maybe running into this lap traffic situation. Depends on how fast he starts catching Hutton here in the back of the pack. They're within the same corner at the moment.
We ride on board with Kevin Hanley looking out the back. Tyler Schell in the 85, all checking up. Yellow flag comes out. Someone having a good little situation here, and I am not sure, but not sure who it would be.
Jacob Smuts.
That scrub. I'll tell you what. Let's see what happened to the one machine as we're going to back this up just a little bit. Jacob in a battle with the 43, the 92, and the 36. He's going to get into the wall all by himself. The 36 machine of Kevin Levy is going to get into him. Was confused there because Kevin thought I saw him on pit road, but no, was wrong. But yeah, so Kevin with nowhere to go had to help out that poor defenseless car.
All right, so here we go. Since we got one, hopefully this is the final caution of the night. I say we give away our final prize pack. Roger told me he's good to come up here and give away our big prize pack, which I have 2 people in mind that he can choose for that. But for the final prize pack, we can either give it to your buddy Thomas, or we have Madeline on YouTube, or let's see, that might be it, one of those 2.
All right, well, paper, rock, scissors for it. Ready?
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3. What'd you throw?
Scissors.
I threw rock. I'm not
So
kidding.
you win.
I threw rock because I'm lazy.
Well, you won, so now you got to pick.
Well, all right. I'm going to give it to Thomas because he's been hanging out for a while. He's been talking both on YouTube and Facebook. I feel like he's put in the effort as the green flag comes back out. Kevin Hanley with the race lead. Big stack up behind them includes Tyler Schell. And Tyler Schell, who has done so many laps led, falling all the way back to 7th. The yellow flag is coming out. Jason Randolph. His problems continue in that 47 machine. He gets caught up in this one. Let's back it up. This is really going to be a huge stack up. Holy cow. That is insane. Just click the replay. Everyone is everywhere from Tyler Schell getting jammed up into the wall. We go on board with Jason Randolph as he goes up and over and into the wall. one more time with Randolph. And this one was a huge stack up of drivers. Tyler Shell and the 34 get together coming off of turn 2. Everyone's stacking up, everyone piling in. Holy cow. All right, here we go. Dom, they've stacked back up 2 by 2. Lights have gone out on the pace car. Why don't you talk us through this green flag?
All right, here we go. Kevin Hanley on the inside, Tyler Shell on the outside, coming to 10 laps to go in our 10K special event. Shell's dominated over half this race. Hanley's figured it out here lately. Who's going to be able to hold it off in the closing laps? Hanley able to pull away. Down the backstretch they go. Tyler Shell in second. Bill Miller now getting around Shell. Shell is going to get up into the wall. He's going to fall way back through the pack. He has some serious trouble now. Literal into second. Miller to third. Boyd in the 4th position. John Batista hanging on to 5th. Battle here now for the 2nd and 3rd position.
We got one up and over. And that is Tyler Shell going hard up and over down the backstretch. Let's take a look at this one. Back this replay up. Tyler Shell pushing hard, comes off at turn number 2. Gets a little bit of a clip from the 43. I don't think the 43 knew he was there. Tyler Shell goes airborne and gets stuck in the wall, so that is going to do it for Tyler Shell. A tough break for him. The pace truck is pulled in for what's going on here, but all right, Dom. So Shane Yates trying to get a message to the Dirt Racing Network on Facebook. Kathy Boyd, Jane Yates, Dean Nicholas, and did we decide on Tom? Tom Baguette?
Yeah, Thomas was the last one. Yep.
Thomas was the last one. So those 4 people all picking up a Tim Sims prize pack. Grandma's Rule from Steve Nicholas over on the Facebook chat. Grandma? Who's grandma? Oh, Garrett Boyd's grandma. Who? I like my grandma. She's sweet and cool. And Dom, you got a grandma?
Yeah, I got 2 grandmas. Both of them are awesome. So I know one's actually watching and tuning in tonight. So
heck yeah, man. Grandmas do rule. So Steve Nicholas chiming in saying grandma's rule. I could not agree more. Dom says 2 thumbs up to that statement. But so green flag out. Kevin Hanley out in front as this one is winding down. Sorry, trying to see what this means here. Roger just sent me a message behind the scenes and I am thoroughly confused. And now I understand. So we're good. We're good. So Kevin Hanley out in front. Dom, this race, 75 laps long. It is drawing to a close. This Knoxville Raceway has been blown out. Darren Luttrell in the 68 machine has been marching his way forward. He is now sitting in 2nd spot. Kevin Hanley, your race leader. Bill Miller sitting in 3rd. Garrett Boyd in the 88 machine, holding on to 4th place. Trent Verstraeten and John Batista going at it to be a driver in the top 5. The yellow flag gonna come out once again, though. I think this time it's for the 31 of Zane Walters as he goes up and over all by himself. Climb the wall. That just does not work here at Knoxville.
Garrett Boyd's coming. He's on the back door there for that 3rd spot. He was coming. If that would have stayed green, it'll be interesting here on this restart. See if he can jump up to that final podium position.
Thomas over on YouTube asking how to collect the prize. Send a Facebook message, direct message, a DM as all the cool kids call it, which I guess that's you and me, Dom. We're the cool kids because we have the microphones, we get to talk, so heck yeah. But send a direct message to the Dirt Racing Network and let them know that you are one of the 4 drivers, not drivers, one of the 4 prize pack winners. Holy cow, Dom. Why am I still talking? I have done terrible all night long.
You only got a few more laps, full interviews. Hey, there's Roger.
Oh, here's Roger.
I'll
Here
try
we
to
go.
come up and jump in and do the interviews on the track with these guys real quick for you. Make sure you unmute everything on the track, and I'll come up and do them. All right?
Sounds good. I'm sure KR will appreciate that.
You're going to do it through iRacing voice communications?
I think he's already gone there, KR.
Oh, damn. That son of a turkey. All right, here we go. 5 laps to go, Dom. Take it away.
You're giving it to me. I was going to say, you only got 5 laps left. Here we go. Kevin Handley still out front. Darren Littrell in second. We've got a battle for that 3rd place position. Here comes Garrett Boyd trying to get himself up onto the podium. Coming to 4 to go now. He's looking to the inside here through 1 and 2. Looks like he might have it. Can he hold it, though, as they head down the back stretch? To the inside, here comes Bill Miller. They're going to battle through 3 and 4. John Batista holding on to that 5th spot for the moment. 3 to go this time around. Kevin Handley starting to feel the pressure from Littrell as well. Things heating up with less than 3 to go. Now 2.5 to go.
Boy, that 110 machine bouncing all the way down the straightaway into the corner, bouncing some more. Kevin Handley holding on to it. His brains have got to be scrambled, but here comes the 68 of Darren Littrell down on the bottom. This is what we all came to see. The closing laps, and the 68's going to pull away with it. Kevin Handley slow down the backstretch.
Here comes the 88 as well. Garrett Boyd trying to come from 4th to 1st. Can he do it? He's got a lap to go here in this 10K special. The 68 and 88, they're going to do battle down the backstretch to decide it here tonight.
Holy cow, final time around. Darren Littrell out in front. Garrett Boyd drives in deep. He's trying to get it all, but not going to make it. Darren Littrell picks up the win as people are running out of fuel. And the 88 finishes in 2nd. Bill Miller gets 3rd. John Batista 4th. Reed Rundell rounds out your top 5. Holy cow, let's go ahead and go through the rest of our results. Colby Cooper 6th. 7th goes to Robert Boggs. Trent Verstraeten 8th. 9th goes to Corey Austin. Jason Randolph 10th. Cody Cooper 11th. Matthew Westfall 12th. 13th goes to Jacob Schmutz. Darren Bush 14th. Larry Moody 15th. 16th goes to Todd Hutton. 17th, Buddy Ware. Kevin Handley finishes in 18th spot. I think a few people did run out of fuel. Like I said, man, as soon as you mention that, oh, it'll happen. Zane Walters, 19th. 20th goes to Bob Raimondo. And then 21st, Kevin Loveys. Tyler Shell, 22nd. 23rd, Hardin Cochran. William Evans, who did not start this one, scored 24th. 4th.
You guys ready for this?
Oh my goodness. Holy cow.
All right, I'm gonna grab Mr. Miller. Do you have race chat open on?
Well, since you're throwing me a curveball, I have to break the 4th wall, so give me just a minute here.
Break the 4th wall. I know what you got to do. We'll give it just a second. We'll grab these guys real quick.
Yeah, we're breaking the 4th wall. This is killing me. Killing me, Smalls.
Well, not all these guys could make it into TeamSpeak, and we want to talk
right.
to them, so.
Hey Roger, while we're waiting to do that, but we haven't gave our big giveaway yet, but there is a guy in the chat, Ryan DeGarmo, I believe it is.
DeGarmo?
He's been running dirt racing on console for a while. He said he would love to join iRacing. I don't know about you, but that's probably one of the lead runners that we've had in here for the prize.
Send me a message on the Dirt Racing Network page there on Facebook, and we will get him hooked up. Let me know when you're ready, Kara.
All right, I'm ready.
You heard him.
All right, here we go. Bill Miller, you got a copy? All right, man. Big long race tonight.
Wait a minute. I didn't hear him. Don't hear him in chat. So
Hang on, Bill. We're having a technical difficulty. Hang on.
We'll try this one more time. Voice chat
right, Bill,
is
you still there?
enabled.
Turn
It's
us
all
up.
good. I should hear him.
Bill, you there, buddy? Got him now?
No, I do not. Dom, are you picking him up?
No, I don't have anything.
Yeah, I don't have Roger in there. I don't have nothing.
I don't know how you don't have it. Let me think for 1 second. Hang on, technical difficulty. Don't have in-game chat sound.
Wait a minute. I hit the wrong button. Enable voice chat. Hold on. Hold on. All right, now try it.
All right, Bill, let's try it one more time. Got him now?
I can actually not hear him, but I can see him finally.
A volume mixer and turn up iRacing. I don't know. Only other thing is your options, sound, and your in-game.
Yep. Like I said, you threw me a curveball.
I know, and I couldn't help it. It was because we can't get him on TeamSpeak.
All right, let's give him one more try. Maybe this one's gonna get it.
You hear him that time? Working on it right now. You can't hear him?
Oh my gosh. Why can't
all
I do
teams.
this?
Make sure all teams is checked.
I am enabled voice chat. Not muted.
Audio device?
Audio device is playback is cable input, what should be voice meter. Yeah, let's just turn chat full tilt. See what happens here.
All right, keep again for me. Say something there, Bill.
Oh, good grief. Hold on.
All right, hold on. We're getting closer. It's got a heartbeat. This is how we used to do it back in the old days before you even started doing this. Showing how long I've been doing this.
I don't know. Try that one.
Enable voice chat, enable audio script, all that stuff. Let's do it again. All right, Bill, one more time. Let's see what we can get here for an interview.
God, good grief. I know it works. I've heard people before. Why can't I get it to
Take off
happen?
system default of direct sound. The drop down menu. Show me what's in the drop down menu. I must be a few seconds behind. What's in that drop down menu up there? Which one of those is your actual sound? This default is not it.
No, it should be cable input, but it wasn't working. So I tried voice meter input. I could just, let me try.
Put them on your sound card or whatever it is. That's your input. An input isn't an output device. Keeps going to default. We're not going to be able to get this done like this. This is bad news.
Oh my goodness. I wasn't ready.
Did you hear him now?
Nope, can't hear anybody.
Can you hear anybody still? I don't know, because Darren spoke.
Yeah, I saw that.
But I don't know why it keeps going back to default if you're choosing. What's your NVIDIA high definition audio? It keeps defaulting to direct. So I don't know what.
It should be split right here. It should be
You're
this
good.
one.
I can hear you. They just can't hear you in the booth. Yeah, see, direct sound. It says system default every time. Take off that rotate with VR headset movement deal. You're probably locking yourself down. I didn't even see that was checked.
Oh boy. System default's fine. Enable voice chat. Should be that one. Should be able to hear them.
Going back to default for
not.
whatever reason, I don't know. All right, one more time, and if we can't get it, we won't get interviews in. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I'm not hearing him, man.
Yep, I don't know what else to do about it. We're just not going to be able to do the interviews tonight, and that really kind of sucks.
It does.
We can get Garrett Boyd up here, second place. All right, guys, we needed everybody in TeamSpeak. We thought we could handle this from here, and apparently we are not going to be able to. So, guys, thank you very much. Please reach out to us on the Dirt Racing Network page so we can get you your prizes. All right, I'll give you Garrett. You guys talk to him, and we'll figure the rest out after we get done. I'll be back.
All right. Well, Garrett, got your ears on, bud. You got your microphone muted, but Garrett, here you are up in the booth, finishing second here tonight. And man, oh man, I'll tell you what, sounds like you had some fans out there tonight.
I got a couple people backing me.
Just a couple? Anyone you want to give a shout out to?
I gotta give a shout out to my girlfriend, my mom, and my grandma. I know they were the three I know that were watching. They support me a lot doing this, so gotta give a big thanks to them.
Well, man, tell us about 75 laps here at Knoxville, and you're working your way forward slowly but surely. This 88 machine ended up second. What was that like here tonight?
We kind of fell back on the start, started front row, and I was trying to just conserve as much as I could. I knew going into it that 20 wasn't going to be enough to go 75 laps, and we just kind of ran around and putted on the bottom for 30 or 40 laps and started coming back towards the end.
So how did this track transition? Were there any points that stood out, like a caution flag or lap marker that you kind of caught where, hey, the track has really transitioned to a different mode?
Probably that first caution. I think it was 17 laps we ran on the first green flag run, and it was starting to get rough then. And then it just progressively got worse and worse throughout the night.
Well, those bumps here in these big block modifieds, even on a smooth track, I've seen these big block modifieds just bounce into the corners. What's it like driving one of these into that corner like that?
I feel like I'm on a supercross track. The down the backstretch was the worst, and then 3 and 4 was really bad. You had to be really careful when you were getting back in the throttle, or it would just start bouncing uncontrollably, and you just have to get out of it and get back on try to feed it back in it to get it going without it jumping all over the place.
Well, Dom, we got Garrett here, and Dom was with us all night long as well, Garrett. So I'm going to let him ask you a few questions.
Yeah, that car looked pretty fast there, Garrett, for you, especially late in the race. Do you think if you would have had a few more laps, you could have got up there and challenged and won this thing?
That's what I was hoping for. I heard I was in Discord with some buddies and heard some stuff going on in the back, and I was really hoping for a caution. I felt like he went to the bottom, and I felt like we had an option to run the top and get up around him. If we had 1 or 2 more laps, I think we could have got him.
All right, man. Pretty special night here running the 10K special race. What does it mean to be a part of this event and finish on the podium?
It's really cool. It's my first podium with the DSRL and the Dirt Racing Network guys, and came close a couple times and just got the short end of the stick on a couple deals. But hopefully we can keep going forward and keep running with you guys and keep the same pace.
All right, unless KR has anything, we'll let you give you some thank yous to the people that support you and send you on your way here tonight.
No, yeah, go ahead, Garrett. Any shout outs, thank yous, I love yous, people who have allowed you to do this and, you know, all that good stuff.
I got to thank my friends back at BGI SimSport, and they keep us going and keep us motivated. And like I said earlier, girlfriend, mom, grandma, got to thank them for just keeping behind me on this. I get pretty frustrated sometimes.
All right, so that is Garrett Boyd, the driver who finished in second place here tonight. And Dom, I don't know about you, but we gave some stuff away. We failed at interviewing some of our race winners or podium finishing drivers, but got to talk to Garrett Boyd. Bill Miller, hopefully he can show up, and hopefully our race winner can show up in TeamSpeak, because that seems to be the only thing that works. But Dom, what else we got left? Anything?
No, I think we gave our big giveaway away to, I got to check here for a second, but I know he already messaged
Ryan?
the Dirt Racing Network. But everyone, if you have not already checked in and messaged us, make sure you do, so that way we can get your prize packs to you. And I thought it was real interesting. We talked about it there late. I think Kevin Hanley ran out of gas. You know, he said that they should be able to go, but he looked this thing in, looked like he had it in control until that last lap, and his car ran out of fuel.
Yeah, it looked like a couple of guys started stalling out there, you know, and like I said, as soon as you say everyone should make it, somewhere, somehow, someone is going to try and prove you wrong.
That's like the worst thing about being up in the booth, right? Once you say something, the other thing's bound to happen.
Absolutely. And without a doubt, and so many times we call it the commentator's curse, and we can be talking about someone who's done spectacular, never set a foot wrong, never set a tire wrong, and then they just go boneheaded right as you're talking about it. It's almost every time. So I'm waiting to see. I sent Roger a message, and here he is. And so, Roger, a failed interview for some of these guys.
That's
Unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to get to talk to them, but they still put on a heck of a show. These interviews are nice because you get to put a voice to the driver, but they're driving spoke for themselves here tonight.
Yeah, the guys did a great job. I mean, 75 laps is an endurance race from what a lot of the leagues normally run. And to put these 24 guys, most of them never raced together. A few of them had. About 3, 4, 5 different leagues that we've broadcast for came together to do this one big show. And for them to have a show like they did, that was really amazing. And we made it a challenge for them. We didn't make it easy. We put the fuel right on the line. Whether you know, if you ran too hard for too long, you wouldn't make it. You saw Kevin Hanley run out of fuel. Some of the guys that saved early maybe started deep, like Darren Littrell, hard charger and the winner of the race. Now he started 19th and comes home and wins this thing. And he had to save fuel early because he was working traffic. Ends up paying off for him. This is a fantastic event. I'm very happy with how things went down. I hope all the fans enjoy all the prizes. Please don't forget, send us the messages on the Dirt Racing Network page. We're going to get some information from you so we can ship this stuff out to you. Our big prize winner, make sure that you contact us because we have to get your information because I have a lot of things to get sent over to you. I'll get all the drivers' information. I want to say thank you to you guys for coming in here and doing this. You're all part of this thing, and you have been at some point or other, and we're just waiting for you to come back home, KR. But it's been a blast, and I'm glad to bring everybody back together. Just kind of proud of my admins for everything that they've done, all the series for being a part of the Dirt Racing Network, and here's to the next 10,000 followers.
All right. Well, Roger, I do appreciate, first of all, you taking the chance on me. And, man, what a fun relationship we do have. And I always enjoy coming over here. And Dom up in the booth here tonight. So I'm pretty much done talking. Roger, Dom, anything left for you guys?
Yeah, Roger, I just want to thank you for the opportunity you gave me earlier in 2020, and excited for what we have in store. I know we're going to be busy here for a little while with these shows we got planned for 2021, but I know you can take a deep breath now. The show's done and concluded, and we're moving on, and catch your breath because I know you got a busy day in store tomorrow.
Yep, we're going to do 13 broadcasts in 5 days starting this week. There's 5 shows on Sunday, 1 right now on Monday, a couple on Tuesday, couple 3 on Wednesday, and 1 on Thursday. So we are jam-packed between the two of us. This channel is going to stay busy, busy, busy. I'm looking forward to 2021 and having a whole lot of fun with all the drivers and all the different leagues. But thank you for being here, and thanks for coming to us and joining us. I know it's been kind of a slow and long road to get to this point, but it's been great having you. And KR, the relationship that we have, you spoke about that. It's unique. I will tell you that. I don't have this kind of relationship with too many people, thank goodness. And I'm kind of looking up right now. Thank you, Lord, for blessing me with only one problem child. But it is always fun to have you here, man. And I can't wait until you finish up all your other obligations and you're ready to come home so we can make it 20 shows every week on the Dirt Racing Network.
Absolutely. So, guys, fans, drivers, everyone who has worked their butts off to make this reality, 10,000 followers, all this just because of that. What an outstanding race we had tonight. So many thank yous, so many people still tuning in. Even at the end of the race, we got so many people still here. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Roger. Thank you, Dom. Thank you, drivers. So much talent behind the wheel. And guys, everyone, boy,
keep it dirty.
Yeah. Let's go sling some dirt. So until next time, this Dirt Racing Network will be live. Don't worry, it's not going to be too long. Y'all stay safe. Have a good night. And thank you so much for tuning in tonight. And we hope you had a good time. So until then, have a good night.